What's up guys, it's R13 and welcome to another Gundam review. So today we will be reviewing the Master Grade RX-78-04 Gundam G04. This unit made an appearance at the Gundam side story, and I've actually given some details in my unboxing vid, so I'm leaving the description and the link below so you guys can check that out. Now this unit is based off the RX-78-02 Gundam, and this unit actually have a brother, the G05. This unit is actually equipped with a mega beam launcher compared to its brother unit, the G05, that is equipped with a beam machine gun. But I can go on detail later on, as let's focus on the G04 and let's see what you guys will be getting. Just to let you guys know, this is a normal release that was actually released back in 2003 with a price tag of 2,800 yen. But even though it's a normal release, it is actually kind of hard to come by. And special shout out to Gift Shop for having this in stock. Much appreciated. Okay, let's move forward, shall we? This unit actually comes with extra items that is actually you can use. Now the first one that I actually want to show you guys is the 1/100 scale pilot here that I actually haven't even painted yet, and it comes with a pair of beam saver effects. And as for the decals and the stickers, here it is, the paper stickers. As you guys can see, I've only used two of it, one for the eye and one for the back of the head. And then it comes with a sticker decal. It is actually quite nice. It's actually not that bad. And then it comes with a dry transfer. Now this one is actually quite nice. I can actually, how do I put this, do some practice. And as you guys can see, it's there's even a word here called thoroughbred. Okay, and I'm actually gonna be adding a little bit of something extra for the G04 here as a little bit of an experiment. Now aside from that, this unit actually comes with multiple weaponries. Now the first stuff that I want to show you guys is actually the beam rifle here. And then the next one is this looks like a beam mounted gun, mounted in the forearm. And then you get your mega beam launcher here that is actually equipped, and then you get your folding shield, and then you got your beam saver mounted on at the backpack. And the other weapon this unit have is the machine gun mounted on the forehead, typical of a Gundam unit. Now this unit actually got a special feature as well that is actually quite nice, especially for the old age. I feel that this is still on par with the newer units. Well, the real grade Sazabi definitely beat G04, but I really do like this design here, and I'm actually kind of wanting for this unit to have a revive someday. Now let's move forward and show you guys the special features here. Okay, so we are going to be dismantling this unit piece by piece just to show you guys the special feature. We're gonna start off with the beam rifle, and at the same time I will show you guys the nubs and the seam lines. Then afterwards I will be showing you guys the articulation here. Now this beam rifle here, as typical, there's always a seam line when building the beam rifle here. Can easily be fixed as always, either by sealing it with the Tamiya cement or painting over it. And the beam rifle, get your handle, the visor that you can actually move around. Now the next one is the shield here. Okay, now this is the shield, very basic. It's actually quite nice. Now there's actually that special feature that I was mentioning to you guys about, and there you go. And don't worry about that snapping sound, nothing broke. and you can actually just push in, and you guys will see this two pegs here sticking out, and just push it right in, and there you go, folding shield. Okay, and you can even set it up that way. Actually, not bad. Now up next is well, the beam savers here that you can actually remove easily. There's actually a slot there to keep it secure. Now basic blue, oops, my bad on that one. This is actually quite solid. I just accidentally hit it. Apologies for that. I really got to figure out the proper setup for my camera where I'm not a little bit too far. Okay, there we go. Okay, and the way you're positioned, it may become a little bit back heavy because of the mega beam launcher here. Okay, so there's the beam savers. It's actually quite secure. And then you get your backpack here. As you guys can see, the thrusters are actually movable, no issues there. And you can actually remove the mega beam launcher here. I'll actually show you guys. As you guys can see, there's a slot there to actually make this really secure. The same goes for the mega beam launcher. Now just to let you guys know, this can be a little bit hard to adjust, just a heads up at the beginning. And then you can actually just remove this, and let's see. Okay, I had to remove that to show you guys this part here. For the back waist, there's a slot there that actually makes this easy to secure. Okay, let's just remove this, and this wire is actually bendable, which is really nice. Okay, and well, let's start from the legs, since I'm already holding it. Now the legs, you can actually take it apart easily if you want to, and people are messaging me on my Facebook. Oh boy. Then you can remove this piece here, and there's some details there, and really easy to remove, which is actually nice. Okay, now since this is an old kit, there's actually not a whole lot of internal frame, and you can actually just put this back really easily. And even this one here, the legs actually got some detail, like this piece here actually even got details, so I'm actually quite impressed. Okay, and let's see here, let's put this back together, really snap on. And then for this one here, for the front skirt, you can actually remove this piece here to actually show some detail. Now you got to do it a little bit carefully. I'm actually using, there we go, there's the detail there, so you guys can see it's actually not that bad. And then for the side here, there's actually no details here. Same goes for the back, except for this one here, the special feature. Okay, now let's get back to the torso itself. Now you got your beam mounted gun here, and then you can actually remove this piece here, this shoulder piece, and that was not supposed to happen. Okay, yeah, I think I screwed that piece up, so let's put this back together. Some of the things that you usually make mistakes. I thought this I placed it really well, but looks like removing that piece may have loosened it a bit. Okay, let's put this together, back together, shall we? Okay, there we go. Now for the shoulder piece here, I just want to show you guys, there's a slot there for this here. It actually secures it really well. But aside from that, this is what it looks like without that shoulder piece. And actually, let's remove this other parts here, and I'm gonna try and be a little bit careful, and this is may have been the cause. Okay, there we go, it didn't fall apart. Okay, put it back together. There we go. And for the backpack, you can actually remove this piece here. And it's actually a little bit tight. And yeah. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's see. Yeah, actually, there is a piece that you can buy, or you can make a smart separator. I can actually show you the video, asking how much that piece, but it's actually easy to make on your own for you to be able to save some cash there. Okay, I think I should do it. So. Okay, that took longer than I expected. I should have actually just looked inside. My bad on that one. So let's just put this back to where it's supposed to go. Okay, so this is the backpack. This is what it looks like inside. So you got multiple options if you want to do some detailing. This is perfect. It's actually not that bad. And my mistake was that polycap was actually keeping me from taking it apart. Yeah, it's actually really not that bad. So much details. Well, not so much, but there's a really good details here, detail placement. And now, last but not the least is the cockpit area. And let's see, there we go. And there's your pilot. Sorry if it's a little bit dark, and it only goes that far. It's actually really nice. It's really not that bad. Okay, now as you guys can see with me showing you guys, it's like the nubs and the seam lengths are actually well placed. There's some areas there that you can definitely fix for the beam rifles, and for the shoulder piece here, and certain areas that you can actually sand down easily. But overall, this is actually a really good kit to get, in my opinion. And yeah, and this can be a really good practice unit as well, and modification. Okay, and why don't we do the mobility test, shall we? And I'm gonna leave it at that. Okay, now that we got everything together here, again, let's do the mobility test, and after that, my final thoughts. Keep this review as short as possible. Okay, now for the mobility test, we're gonna start from top to bottom and backpack first. But first things first, this is the Mega Beam launcher. It's really nice. Now this is where we're gonna begin actually for the articulation test. You get the handle there. Not bad at all, not bad. Okay, for the articulation test, you get your headpiece, 360-degree view, really nice. This is actually a ball joint there. Now for the shoulder piece, limited articulation. The reason being is this here. Okay. But it's actually still really nice. And the shoulder piece is falling apart. I pulled it too much. Now for the forearm here, limited as well, which is sad. Now let's take the shoulder piece apart there. Now for the torso is actually limited as well, as you guys can see. It really sucks, but like I said, 2003, but like I said, also really good design. For the hand, 360 fingers, movable, except for the three fingers here are all together except for one. Really good basic articulation. Now for the skirt, the front skirt, side skirt, back skirt is solid. But then you get that special attachment for the Mega Beam launcher. Now for the action base, that's what it looks like. This is a ball joint, so you get limited mobility. Okay, and then I think I forgot to show you guys that detail here for the leg. Let's see if I can yep, it's not as much as details here. But there you go. Okay, now for bending the leg, that's how far it can go. Now for the feet, the ankle guard, there's more details there. And that's practically it for the articulation. It's really not that bad. Oh, the backpack, I forgot to mention the backpack. You get the thrusters and other part here, which is actually not that bad. Okay, now let's put this unit back together again and give you guys my final thoughts. Okay, before my final thoughts, I actually forgot to show you guys how to equip the Mega Beam Launcher. And sadly, it took me 5 minutes trying to figure out how to equip it, so I just went straight to it. You guys will actually have trouble equipping the Mega Beam Launcher here. And during that period, I didn't realize that the piece of the backpack here actually fell out somewhere, and I actually don't know where it is right now. Hopefully the black hole haven't taken another victim. Okay, so yeah, that's actually one of the issues for this unit here. For my final thoughts, yeah, I've already shown you guys the issue for the Mega Beam Launcher. There's some seam lines in certain areas, but well placed, except for the headpiece, the shoulder, and there's gonna be some nubs there that is actually easy to remove as long as you do proper sanding technique. And there's actually a lot for its age, there's actually lots of good details into this unit here. I kinda wish that maybe someday Bandai will actually release a revived version of the G04 here. Articulation is limited as well, but well worth it. This has actually got really good potential to do some practice painting. So I'm gonna give this a 7 out of 10 due to the certain issues this unit have. Now for the Mega Beam Launcher, I will add it is one of the contributing factor is the cable itself. It's actually kind of hard to bend, so if you guys can find something similar that is rubbery material that you can replace it with, that will be perfect and will help out a lot. And sadly, you guys will still have to figure out the hand placement, because the articulated hand didn't actually help out. There's no slot, and even with the slot there may still be some issues, but you know, challenge is good to further grow your skills. Okay, that's all the time that I got, guys. Thank you guys for watching. It's been a while since I've actually done a review of a master grade unit. This is R13. Have a good day, good night, afternoon, wherever you are. Have fun, relax, and enjoy. That is Gunpla. No drama is needed. I'll see you guys next time. Oh.